Namaste and a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Bharat Ascend Esports Rivalry Rush, where the underdogs make their big
That's
dog
right.
stories. I am Kohan, and joining me on the desk is a very familiar face in the Counter-Strike casting scene. That is Azora. Welcome, Azora.
Thanks, Gohan, for a warm welcome. Today I'm super excited for the game as well. It's finals and Gohan. It couldn't have been better, man. ROG versus Victorious Summers. It feels like history already.
It is, man. Yesterday we saw these teams going for the first semi-finals. ROG got against Team Nari Esports, and that was just a game and a half we saw. And ROG Academy looked very confident coming into Mirage. They had a really great start. They lost their way in between Mirage, but at the end, it was ROG Academy who came out on top. And the same story repeated itself into the second map. And ROG Academy just looked like a better team, and I really, was not expecting Navi Esports to go down like that.
Expect the unexpected, man. These are the underdog teams, like you mentioned, Gohan. We all are waiting for the similar intensity and the action. Moreover, here's the thing. ROG, with times, they get even more confident. So I could see the map of Ancient, the way they were heading towards the sniper's nest. That was no man's land. And they were just trespassing like it's their business. They want to know what's going on here. And constantly capitalizing in every single moment. So yes, as time goes by, ROG Academy is just getting better and better.
Absolutely, and let's talk about the second semi-finals as well. We saw Frag Theory going against Victorious Summers, the big name, and the big name proved themselves right, taking down Frag Theory onto Nuke with ease. Even Frag Theory didn't look really confident coming into Nuke, but when we saw Ancient, we saw a whole different Frag Theory coming onto Ancient, and they did play very well, both of their halves, but some way, somehow, Victorious Summers, that comeback is gonna be legendary for them.
Well, true. They have already made history yesterday. Yes, the second semi-finals also was one of the games to watch. And moreover, Victorious Summers, they have been doing really good in this entire circuit of being in CS. And moreover, the tournament itself, we can look at their performance. They have been Mr. Consistent. That's the tagline that they're running forward with. So, yeah, eventually ROG, the underdogs, whether they can take all of these players out is a big question just to be answered. Previously, we could see ROG Academy versus Nari Esports, like we mentioned, alongside Victorious Summers versus Frag Theory. So 2-0s both the sides, but last but not the least, it's going to be ROG Academy versus Victorious Summers in this grand finals.
The big days here. The big days here, guys. Let us know which teams are you supporting. For me, I'll be supporting Victorious Summers because they are the more experienced team coming into this matchup, and as you said before, they are into this circuit for a long time, and this is a long-standing team now, so they know their tendencies, and we saw it yesterday. Coming back from a score like 12-6, it's not an easy task, and they did it with a slow and steady pace, taking down Frag Theory one by one. And there were some situations where Frag Theory was up, but that didn't matter to Victorious Summers. They came out victorious.
Right, it's in their name. It's like one of the things that they're leading forward with, an example. And this example is just to go ahead and ruin the other team's days, man. I'm not gonna lie. 2-0, it's a big upset. Moreover, the comeback game is always on from their end. The entire roster looks very promising. They have Razor. Razor is a young chap who is so talented, man, so talented. And being brutally honest, ROG Academy, if today they're not going to use all of their quirks, then this BO3, it's not going to look that easy for them.
Absolutely, they'll have to step up their game because Victorious Summers will not let them go that easy, because the team like Victorious Summers, they will not let any mistakes go unnoticed. They'll keep that in mind, and they're going to punish you for that every time. So ROG Academy, they'll have to keep that in mind, and they have to keep every step very carefully against Victorious Summers.
Indeed, and hoping forward that if things change up as well, Benzene, Champ, Razor, Recoil Master, Arakin for the sides of Victorious Summers, and on the other end it's ROG Academy with Deepak, Dragon, Harley, Iron, and Lack Phase. Wow, okay, these are some names just rolling out of my tongue, and I'm hoping that they can perform today as well.
So this is the team comparison for you guys. ROG Academy has been playing all the 3 editions for Bharat Ascend Esports Rivalry Rush, and this is the debut for Victorious Summers, and they are already in towards this semi-final. And ROG Academy, they did try to qualify for the semi-finals in the first 3 editions, but they were not able to. But that's all right. Third time is the lucky charm for these guys.
True. Third times is always our lucky charm. And day in, day out, it's a constant grind of hitting all of those shots on point as well. This is the part where the entire mid was completely open. ROG Academy, my oh my. They did make some mistakes. I did see it here and there, but overall, they did capitalize really well against Rivalry Esports. And Rivalry Esports, it's a recent roster that they've taken out. It's a recent team coming into the entire circuit of CS. But hopefully that they can mark their own territory as well. But this tournament, I don't think so they have the opportunity.
Absolutely, and I would really like to see, Lackface performing again, because yesterday he was shining bright every time with that op. He was getting all the aggressive kills. He was, the scapegoat at times. If you're gonna get that kill, that's all right. That's an advantage for us. If you're gonna die, that's all right as well.
Oh, this place is always spammed through benches. My oh my. I don't know how these players are even surviving till that very end. The time when I used to play, the time when I used to play, Gohan, I mean, that place used to always get spammed through the kitchen area. Not gonna lie, there is a spray that you need to understand. All you need to get to know is the stain pattern, which is right in front in the kitchen. The stains below. That's it. You have the perfect angle.
I'm gonna try for that as well. And even coming into Ancient, ROG Academy were looking really, really good in their T-side campaign as well. And same happened again. They lost their way in between, but they came back strong.
Indeed. This is the part where ROG just got gigantic, man. They knew they're like mammoths, and now it's the opportunity that they've been provided again and again. This is the moment where I actually chimed in. And CX, he did try his level best, but unfortunately, some of the times he was just faltering through. Having the op and not able to clutch for the team, it hurts.
Absolutely, and this was a 2v5 which ROG Academy converted. And these kinds of rounds, just break your confidence coming into a game.
Indeed, man. It's like deja vu all over again.
Yeah. But all over, like ROG was just looking a better team yesterday.
Indeed. The trade game is on point, Gohan. This is what I can decipher from this entire highlight segment. And look at them. They're just constantly keeping tabs on the opponents. Rivalry Esports, they're not getting the room to even breathe through across. There is one more player holding that angle, but this is a mistake. You need to swing together if you want that trade come through.
Absolutely, there was always one guy just beside the other guy who's gonna trade for you, and it is really important. Some people don't understand that trading is a really important element of Counter-Strike. You have to trade, otherwise, and it's really important mostly on your T side. Let's have a look on the other highlights as well. Victorious Summers looking clean coming into its nuke. These pistol rounds were just easy for Victorious Summers. And even this situation as well, this was very doable for Frag Theory side, but these advanced positions, they were just all ready for that. Crossfire is set up. And Benzene was really good towards outside yesterday. I saw him play, he took down Broken at least 3 times, I would say. Broken tried to get aggressive, but he got punished every time by Benzene. Benzene was a menace outside yesterday.
That's what he's known for, man. That's what he is known for. And he's the notorious man in the CS entire circuit. Never leaves anyone alive. 11, that was a good try altogether. But ultimately, it's Victorious Summers itself who have seized yet another time. It's a beautiful map. Nuke is one of the places, if you do not control towards the outside or the ramp area, then you're just gonna have a hard time controlling the tides of the T side.
Absolutely. And Frag Theory did try to, get some rounds in their T side as well, but at the end, it all fell short. They were not playing their best Counter-Strike as I've seen them do. Look at Arakan, bro. Even this guy, he's a menace as well. He killed 2 guys burning into a Molotov on a pistol round. The confidence on that guy is just out of this world. Ready for everything.
But I wonder from all of these gameplays that you guys have enjoyed yesterday, you and Oro both.
I did, man. This game was very enjoyable. Look at the score line, 8-4.
Ouch.
12-7 now, and after this, it was all victorious Summers. Eight back-to-back rounds. They lost one round into that overtime though, but that's all right. They wanted the game and they got it. And even Broken was playing oh man, this peak onto 11. Recoil Master was just so ready for that.
Indeed. I mean, this is just the opportunity, the moments that players are seizing left, back, and center.
Yep.
Nest is always contested and still heading forward towards Nest and beating the living pulp out of the opponents is somewhat of a big statement. Rakin, good control, get right, and yes, they have taken so many rounds at a stretch. Oh my lord. Victorious Summers. This is a 3v3 which is converted. Recall Master chiming in as well. Oh my lord. Okay, alright. I understand, man. You guys had a ball yesterday. The percentage also dwindling. Frag 3 could not do much. And hence you can see all of those kills coming in as well. Arakan alongside Benzene, Champ, Razor, Recall Master. There's 5 deadly men for the likes of Victorious Summers. But can the underdogs go ahead and pull out a masterclass play today?
Absolutely. Let's see if the underdogs will be able to make their big dog story today.
I'm hoping for the same. I'm hoping for the same, man.
I feel the same shit. Like, what maps are you expecting today?
Expectations versus reality. All right, expectations are gonna be Ancient, Anubis.
Okay.
If I'm gonna look at D2, then I'm gonna be the happiest man out there, man. Happiest man out there. D2 has come recently into the entire midst of the map pool, and most of the teams just think about not picking it, but whoever picks it, right, they are just way too confident in that. So it's like a vanilla map, right?
Yep.
Every single one of them has played it. They know the strategy, those flashes coming in from long, and how to capitalize as well. And if you're playing close, then you're gonna be blind as a bat. So yes, if D2 is gonna be chosen as a decider, I won't be surprised. It's a really good terrain, it's a really good turf for all of these players to go ahead and test what they're made of. Rest, yes, Anubis alongside Ancient. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to see that.
I would love to see a nuke again, because yesterday we were surprised as well. You know, Victorious Summers picked a nuke, and that was the first nuke pick coming into Vengeance Rising.
They do that.
Yeah. And you know, like ROG Academy, they're kind of I've never seen them playing nuke, and let's see like how the video goes. But I'm really expecting a nuke today, an Ancient for sure, and I would say Inferno, because Victorious Summers, they really like to play Inferno, and those close angles and everything, they're just ready for everything today.
Well, there's a saying, right, Gohan, that save the best thing for the last. That's what Victorious Summers does. They know that their strongest map is gonna be nuke, and they dropped it right at the very end, surprising the opponent, thinking that, you know what, we're not gonna pick today. But no, that's where you're gone wrong. They're gonna choose it, and always they're gonna beat you to the punch. So that's Victorious Summers to you. And yes, ROG Academy, what do they have in the arsenal? Map veto right in front of you. It's the best of 3, guys, and I'm hoping that we're gonna be entertained till the very end.
Let's see. Okay, Mirage has been banned already by Victorious Summers. So no Mirage today. Maybe at us too. A nuke.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Nuke has been banned. They knew it.
They are doing the WOD reviews. I love it. I love ROG, man. They're looking at every single thing. Yes, they've done the homework.
Okay, Inferno. They've got an Inferno today.
Gohan, seems like your luck is shining.
An Ancient as well.
Let's go. It's a 50-50.
What would be the decider?
Come on, D2. Fingers crossed. D2.
I think it's gonna be Anubis. Yeah, it's gonna be Anubis. So there you go, guys. The video is this way. Victorious Summers has picked Inferno for their first pick, and ROG Academy has picked Ancient, and the decider would be played on Anubis. But Anubis is a question mark still, because yeah, as we all know, both of these teams has to go 1-1. That is the only way we will be able to watch the third map, that is Anubis.
Indeed. And judging by the way already Victorious Summers is prepping themselves up, Seems like an odd task for ROG to even go ahead and accomplish this, but I hope they do it. It's not less than going towards moon, man. It's like shooting for the stars, and if they do it properly, yes, it's gonna work out for the best. And Decider, two out of three maps which I was expecting are already there on the screen. So it's good. It's good. Overall, it's good. Plus,
good
Gohan, yes, your pick also is it's sublime. It's like you have already read these teams to the point where you could understand that this pick is gonna be there for sure. So overall, we all are happy, man. We all are happy. We're gonna look at our following maps, but again, the question lies whether the third map will be seen or not. Judging by the entire performance, Gohan, could you shed some light?
I really think Victorious Summers is gonna mow down ROG Academy because they are the more experienced team coming into this matchup, as I said before. And ROG Academy, they do make some mistakes, but yeah, I really hope today I see a different ROG Academy coming into this matchup.
Hoping for the same. Hoping for the same. ROG, they've been looking confident, man. Not gonna lie, right after games, this team have built up that synchronization between them. Whenever we say press E to synchronize, this team has already pressed that. Moreover, yesterday itself against, I believe, the odds of the entire likes, ROG, the way they took down Nairi Esports, the way they showcased that Ancient is their own terrain, it was lovely to watch that. Nobody does this following thing, enter towards a sniper's nest and then beat the enemy thinking that, you know what, if you're thinking you can get the control towards mid, nope, you're not gonna get that real soon. So that's the kind of confidence ROG is currently rolling with. And the other side as well, Victorious Summers, their team rolling it through. Their roster has been in the mist for a really long time. They have the experience, but will ROG beat them to the punch? I'm hoping for something different. I'm hoping for something new. First map, it's going to be Inferno right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. ROG Academy versus Victorious Summers. And Victorious Summers, they're starting in the T side.
ROG Academy will be starting on the CT side. Deepak does have a kit. Victorious Summers looking split right now. And ROG Academy, they have stacked up this B side.
Oh, it's a
I
big
think
gamble.
they've done their homework. Yeah, that's a big gamble. Maybe they have some raid onto Victorious Summers.
I don't think so. They're ready for this. Victorious Summers, they're slowly inching close. They're heading towards Site A itself, slowly taking the control towards A apps. And once they see the player is there towards Moto, that's pretty much it. It's all gonna be a call out given in. The 4-man squad rushing down towards mid, and that's how they're gonna have a grand entry towards the site. But it's all about the anchor. How well can he hold?
It's been smoked off already, and this is about to be a 5v5 retake, so this is about to be a brawl onto this A side. Crossfire has been set up. Smoke is gone now, so Iron can come in through arches. He's already in towards that side. Fights are happening, but it's all in the favor of Victorious Summers. Dragon FX tries to get one, but just like that, Harley will get taken down as well, and Victorious Summers will show early dominance, takes the pistol.
The setup was sublime there, Gohan. Not gonna lie, once you have the power positions, one towards the ninja and the other one towards the bigger pit, that's pretty much it. Your day is done. If you're heading towards the cart and you're thinking about the push, it's not gonna work out at all. This is the prime example. Even though they took down the player towards ninja, but unfortunately they had to keep all of their cards fold and hidden. ROG Academy, it's a big brunt force onto their heads. And now they're calculating all of their steps. Yet again, it's a 4-man stack heading towards side B itself. That it's going to be a push, but this push is already come to an end. It's a big Molotov coming forward, a good flash. Ultimately, they're not able to capitalize this moment.
They won't be able to look at Victorious Summers, look at their reaction. Now they're leaving Banana and they want to hit that A side. But look at the reaction from ROG Academy as well. Okay, it is looking interesting now. Still a 5v4 though, but I don't think ROG Academy would be able to do much here until and unless Victorious Summers does make a blunder happen here.
Those are two really good smokes. One blocking the arches and the other one towards Moto itself. Any player who ever thinks about rushing in, they're always gonna falter down. The last man standing could not do much. And this is the second round rolling in for Victorious Summers. Victorious Summers, they're here to rule, and that's what they're saying to us, Gohan.
Already a dominant start coming in by the Victorious Summer side. Although the last round was an eco, but still, a round is a round. You can now count it out. And now, ROG Academy will be going in for a buy. Deepak on that FAMAS. Sacrificing his gun for that util. A B hit coming in fast by Victorious Summers. Racket gets the base contact, takes him down. What are you doing, Deepak? What's going on? Look at Dragon.
There was a cat and mouse chase.
It's the first one though. Back into a 3v3. I reckon is down to 5 HP. Lagface does eat that nade. Around 55. But the round has slowed down now. Look at Champ. He's trying to find some space towards this A side.
This is the game changer moment. Champ, he's holding a power position. The C4, it is heading towards platform A itself, and there comes a rotation. But if they plan about coming towards the CT side and then think about entering towards the side, then it'll be a big blunder. Good thought, good process. Going down mid, challenging every single one of them who comes in the middle will be the primary aspect for them. They need to win these gunfights. AK versus the silenced M4, AK wins any day, hands down. That's what I want to see.
But Arakan is already down to 5 HP, so this retake is very doable. They do have a kit. No smoke though. They have a nade for Arakan, but Arakan, he has changed his position. The smart play coming by Arakan. A free kill coming in for him.
Lovely.
Double kill. Iron will trade though. In a 1v2 now. Gets the second guy as well, but I don't think there's any time. And he'll die to the bomb. Excellent round coming in by Victorious Summers, doing everything with a calculator and getting the right answer.
I mean, yeah, they're tapping in all of those numbers as well. I mean, calculator indeed. Whether it's the C4 or the game, they're doing everything on point. This was one of the moments where I thought that ROG Academy had things under control, but last moment the pistol came out, and that's where the control just dwindled through. And Victorious Summers, their post-plan positioning, I don't know why it's so sublime. Arakan with mere HP, he's managing to pull off such stunt. ROG Academy, I don't think so. They're ready for this battle at all. Yet again, the economy has already fumbled down to the mere bits and pieces.
Razor coming in by Razor.
Flashed. Blind as a bat, he's gonna get a couple of frags, and Victorious Summers yet again, mankind advantage.
Academy, they really need to step up. This game is slipping away slowly and steadily, and Victorious Summers does have this map in their clutch. Till now, it's still early game, but yeah, they're looking good, and I think they won't have any problem converting this round as well. Champ will obviously check this angle. Yep, Dragon FX is dealt with. A minute onto the clock, the bomb will be planted onto the B side. Look at Arakan already lurking towards A, but he has been hurt by Iron. And he has been, so aware, this guy, man. Arakan is always aware about the possibilities. And Iron has been found out as well. And he's calling Lagface, dude, come help me, I'm stuck. Stuck in apps.
Oh God, the overpeaks, the overcome.
Look at that spray transfer. Look at that spray transfer.
This is the beauty of just putting in so many hours on this game. Knows where the opponent is going to push from. And it was just an anticipation move which worked out to be perfect for Arakan. This is how the entire round rolled in. Look at that. Oh my lord. Arakan, you beauty.
ROG Academy does have a buy coming into this round. Lagface on that big green op. He really needs to put up some impact. His team really needs him right now. Already down 4 rounds. Reza gets in with that flash peek. Finds Deepak. Blind as a bat. Early advantage again for Victorious Summers. And look at Champ already out of apps. And he'll find 2 people looking the wrong way. And the A side is open for business. Get the bomb planted ASAP. Oh
That's right, the control already gone, and they're still working things around towards bananas itself. I mean, yes, they're going bonkers, they're going bananas. They have no idea what's hitting them so hard. Victorious Summers, Well, they have all the time in world and the entire idea as well where the opponents are gonna be. Dragon, is he gonna be breathing fire? Yes, good for one. The second one comes through as well. It's just exit frags that they're working things upon, and here comes the hunt. Victorious Summers wants to drop all of those weapons, but will they be able to do that?
The big question for tonight, Harley has smoked himself down to 3 HP though. Is he gonna get spammed there? They are doing it. Gets naded instead. And Dragon FX, I think he will be able to save that M4 into the next round, but nothing is really working out for ROG Academy, and Victorious Summers with 5 back-to-back rounds. And a tactical timeout has been called in, a much-needed timeout for ROG Academy here. They need to talk things out. What's going on, guys? We don't know what's happening. They come to the B side, and some way, somehow, they find the space in A as well. This was just a blunder. I don't know what Blackface and Iron were doing there. Looking at the same angle.
Yeah.
No
Brilliance of a player, man. That's all I can say.
And you need to be aware about apps as well, man. Like, I don't know why there were 2 people looking at the same angle from the same place. Maybe some miscommunication. But ROG Academy, they really need to step up now. Otherwise, Victorious Summers is gonna run away with Inferno with flying colors.
Victorious Summers. The economy looks so good. My goodness. They have all the weaponry that they need. Nobody is opting for that op as well. That's a good idea and a strategy moving forward. To just get that control, play aggressive. And on the other end, ROG Academy, their backbones have been broken. It's in shambles, it's in tatters. And let me tell all the audience, being in the CT side, you have to invest a lot. And being in the T side, you just have to do the bare minimum. Once you do that, you have all of those weaponry in your name. Oh!
Easy kill there for Benzine. Finding one through the smoke, and Deepak will trade though. I reckon they start coming into Boiler. Ooh, finds Iron. Blackface with that Max 7, he has to step up big. He drops down, but he will be found out by Blackface from second mid. Finally, ROG Academy looking good. They have the control they need. Or no, Dragon FX coming into Arches, and he'll find Champ. Yes, he will. Now a 3v2. Recall Master is coming the same way. He knows Dragon FX is low from the earlier engagement. Look at Dragon FX. Oh, the timing.
Thank goodness.
The timing, and just like that, A side is open again. Deepak coming in through Library has a big task in front of him. Does not have a kit. Bomb is being planted. The crossfire has been set up. He needs to find a way to get into the site, and is still very worried about a flank, which won't be coming anytime soon.
He's checking all of his corners. He just wants to tread carefully. Needs to know what can be done in this particular round. Went for the engagement, but Benzine equally good. Takes Deepak down. And there goes another round. Victorious Summers, they're singing the song of victory. Since the beginning, man. Since the beginning. This is how the entire round is going. There's some trades coming through, but ROG, their aim game completely has been in shatters. Look at the backstab coming in as well. Recall Master and Benzine, both of them just chiming in at the right time. Getting that frag, and later on the entire site for the business. Yeah. Round after round, ROG Academy, they're fumbling hard.
Absolutely, they are. They really need some rounds in their CT side to have some breathing room going on to that T side, because as we know, Victorious Summers, they are a very calculated team, and even their defense is A1. So this is their chance. ROG Academy, they need to find some rounds. Banana retake util going down. Ready anti-flash, but Deepak will find one of his own, but Razor will come out of the smoke and he'll smoke Deepak out. Now we are back into a 4v4, but look at Dragon FX. He wants to do something here, wants to get aggressive, but there's no one here. The whole Victorious Summer squad is towards this B side. and there's only one defender. Rotations are being called.
Counter smoke. It's a good one. It's gonna buy you 17 seconds. And all of a sudden, Victorious Summers, they're taking things very slow. There's
Look
one
at
set.
Razor. Look at Razor. He wants to go in for it. Gets the first one. Oh my god! What a play coming by Razor. Oh,
That was
damn.
calculated coming through. And yes, same goes for Harley as well. But how long can he manage to keep the same mojo? Not that long. And now the entire side is open. Last man standing. Dragon FX coming through bananas. Nope, that's not a place that you want to raffle out your way through. Flashes are going to come in. Picture perfect. And Victorious Summers yet again the 7th one. Individual brilliance is what Victorious Summers is holding first champ, and then Razor just understanding the entire gravity of the situation, knowing that the player will seek that height advantage through that smoke to know what's going on inside the site. And that's where ROG fumbled major.
They absolutely did, and what an incredible play coming in by Razor, pushing that smoke at the right timing, finding two people looking the wrong way, and I think he even heard someone climbing up. So that was the cue for him to, you know, turn around, find 2 free kills. And a timeout has been called in by Victorious Summers though. Look at this comparison. I reckon again looking good coming into this matchup. Blackface, he's struggling today to find any kills. Only on one frag. He really needs to step up, because yesterday he was the one who was carrying his team for the most part. But today it's not really looking good for him.
It doesn't work like that. It's the entire team's effort that needs to come into the picture. It's very vital. It's very important. One side, the economy is just in shambles. 3,400. That's the max you can get from the losing bonus. Pretty much it. And in the middle of the rounds, if you're getting a frag or two, it's good for you. Ultimately, they're not able to capitalize or captivate any of the enemies by bringing in the AWP. That's a big mistake. And that mistake has been brought in upon them from the likes of Victorious Summers again and again. Good control towards mid. Good nades all together. And look at the HPs, 24, 15, 17. All they have to do is put yet another nade earlier on, and they can capitalize and get that man count advantage in the beginning of the round itself. But big mistakes, Razor. He's the man, but he could not chime in for a longer time.
Did manage to get one though. And look at Champ already ready for that engagement coming in through mid. Takes down 2 people with ease. They know Harley is towards B. Blackface position still unknown. And now the C4 is coming towards this A side, and they should be open for business. I don't think Blackface would be able to do much in here. Maybe some exit kills, but he really needs a miracle to get this round. 50 seconds onto the clock. They've cleared the site. The bomb will be planted. A 2v4. Crossfires has been set up. ROG Academy very careful with their approach. I think they want to find that AK towards Banana and save it.
They're looking for upgrades. That's right. And this is one thing which Benzine understands. He knows that this play might come through. He's coming through the sewers area. MP7 versus AK-47, the Kalashnikov. Harley, he seems like he's very safe, but not for long. It's Benzine who's going to take the brunt force onto the head. And for now, he's knocked out. Cold, out in the open. The second comes over Rakin. This man is consistently playing it so well. The consistency on this guy is just sublime, Gohan.
It is,
I'm loving what he's bringing in.
Like, I even saw him yesterday. He was just showing a masterclass after a masterclass. He was just doing everything for his team, getting those frags every time. I've seen him like doing these spray transfers like every time. Like, even this was a spray transfer kill. He's just so good with that rifle. And again, this time, Hop is out for Blackface again. Harley wants to contest second mid, and he'll get the advantage. And Deepak finds one of his own, but he will be traded by Recall Master. Blackface is here with that AWP, and he's the lone defender. He needs to step up. Oh,
Why?
B coming in by Razor, just deleting Lackface out of the server. And just like that, B side is open again. But the bomb is stuck towards T ramp. But there's no one to, interrupt it.
Oh no, Razor. The angle is sublime. All you have to do is stay hidden. Do not commit. Just wait. Wait for the C4 to travel through. He has 100% HP, and the way he's been playing always too good. The first one comes through, but the second one could not. Benzene way too low on HP, and Hobbit is one of the places where they can go ahead for that perfect trade. The moment anyone pushes through towards coffins, that's already kept in check. The Molotov, it's gonna dissipate, giving the room for the teams to move forward. Dragon, Harley, what's
They do
in
have
their
a kid
mind?
into this.
Yes, they do. But how well can they play this? Good frags coming across. It's a one-on-one trade. Last one
taking
standing.
it.
Recall Master.
taking
If
it.
he's gonna come through, it's all gonna be chaotic. And it's not gonna be Dragon's time at all. Victorious Summers the 9th on board. Recoil Master. My goodness. This entire team is just a menace to the society, man. Loving the way they're playing this. And even though, Gohan, there was an early man count disadvantage, look at Razor getting that 2k and just giving the team the perfect lead that they want.
These guys are just amazing. The whole Victorious Summer squad is just demolishing ROG Academy right in front of our eyes. 9-0 score line, and ROG Academy has nothing to say about it. Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Trade comes in though.
Response?
Now Victorious Summers, they have again slowed down the round. They have shown their presence towards Banana. Waiting for that smoke, I think, to go away. It's gone now. Blackface holding that off angle.
Is that a glass cannon op that I'm seeing right in front of me?
It is. It is.
Blackface? The kahunas on this player, just waiting for the point of contact. If he's not going to be successful, one shot to the head and it's all going to be done for. The push comes through and he's not leaving anyone unturned, unchecked. Getting those frags, that nade is going to very heavy on him and it takes
He's
him
dead.
down as well. Well, Ash catch him, he's already there in the server, man. Look at him. He's catching him all.
Gotta catch them all. That nade was just amazing by Benzene. He kind of knew about, Blackface has been tagged down and this nade is gonna finish him up. Harley coming in through Banana. Finds Benzene though. Now it's a 2v2. They do not have a kid into this round, so they have to be quick about this. They need to find these two players. Harley finds the first guy. Okay, they finds the second guy as well, but is there time? I think there is. Yep, there is the time, and ROG Academy finally getting the first round onto the board.
Oh.
Yeah. So close.
They're so close yet so far. Yet so far. They need 8 more rounds consecutively. And if they're gonna keep missing these shots, my oh my, things are not gonna shape up to be good in the moving rounds. But there's the mistake coming in from Benzene. He was caught slacking. And good shots from the likes of ROG Academy. Well, we were talking about those mistakes being capitalized by Victorious Summers all this time, but ROG Academy finally, they have woken up from the slumber that they've been carrying forward for a really long time. Blackface, yet again, he misses those shots on the op.
He's not having a day today. Yesterday he was playing really, really well, but I think this is the pressure. Okay, Dragon FX will find one of his own, that is Arakan, who's been a menace in towards Apps, and Recoil Master has been found out as well. And just like that, this is a 3v5, and ROG Academy, they really need to convert this. They really need to. High time. Harley has been found out, but Blackface will find Benzene. He has been traded, but I don't think they're gonna expect Deepak here. But they're checking it. He has been seen now. And they will deal with him. And just like that, the conversion is on. Now it's a 2v2.
It was a man count advantage running in for ROG Academy just because of one guy. Pendulum just swinged right across. MP7 close range, it's good. But all of those pre-fires coming through, you cannot give a good response, Razor. He knows that he's going to be safe and sound, but that flick, equally good. Just shutting down that one player, Iron, thinking that he could have converted the entire round. Constantly, the fights are coming through. Dragon in a 1v2 and he clutches it. Does he have a defusal kit? He's still searching. He's still searching. He has 5 seconds and he's going to do that very well as well. ROG Academy, my goodness. This is the second round. They're springing through. And if this thing goes on, Victorious Summers, the mistakes that they're making, those constantly individual peaks coming in at the end, it's always going to cost the entire round.
Absolutely, it's going to cost them, as we saw just now. ROG Academy coming up with 2 back-to-back rounds, and I really hope they would be able to convert this one as well, because they really need that breathing room, as I was talking about before, after the swap. Otherwise, it is going to be okay. Lagface is finding recall master.
Nap time.
Early advantage again for ROG Academy. Udels being exchanged towards mid. I think ROG Academy now finally they have woken up.
But I believe it's too late. I mean, I do get it, being in the T side, it'll give you a lot of advantage, but judging by the way Victorious Summers has been playing, they've been capitalizing every single time. Benzine checking those corners, just keeping the enemies in tab. And it's working out for the best, man. It's working out for them. The early advantage that the team is so fond of bringing in, ROG Academy, they're just slipping it away.
There's always someone sitting on that, sandbags, and they are being expected every time. I don't know why they're playing the same position back to back. Volley goes down, but that is not going to stop, I reckon. Guess the entry towards this B site. And guess the advantage for his team. Now we're back into a 3v4.
You know what it feels like, Gohan? It feels like someone at the backside is telling, release the Arakan. And that's what Arakan is doing. He's constantly keeping every single enemy kept under tabs, and there comes yet another one. Razor, good for one, but there's a trade. It's still a possible situation. ROG Academy, all you have to do is check all of those crosses. Good for one. Benzine, can he get the second one as well? Yes, he's gonna do that. And 10-2. My goodness. The first half itself. Oh my lord, Victorious Summers, they've been running around with rounds. Yes, I'm seeing that, but ROG, they did spring up too. They were reeling it close. But ultimately, those mistakes, they have to at one point of time stop with it.
They'll have to, because Victorious Summers, they're looking very, very dominant coming into this best of 3 series. Already showing us what is the meaning of true dominance coming into Inferno, taking 8 back-to-back rounds. And ROG Academy did manage to get 2 rounds, and even those 2 rounds went down to the wire, and that did not help the economy as well. They were playing the sandbag positions, I don't know, like for every round, and they were getting checked. So I really think, ROG Academy really needs to, play with the situation they are being handed. They have been playing the same thing back and forth every time, and Victorious Summers, they're just so ready for it.
Let me tell you one thing. Benzine is that player that I've been seeing since a really long time. He was earlier on playing with Marcus as well. And the moment he was given the pass that go ahead, play however you want, this man turns into Bruce Wayne. And the moment he does that, you all know the Hulk is always going to pound his way through. And the control of Banana was always kept on his shoulders. He used to go individually, solo frag every single one of them, whoever is there in the radar, and bring that round to the entire squad. So that's Benzine for you in a nutshell. And this is what we could see since the beginning. I mean, earlier on it was Razor who was taking the entire command, and Arakan, when it comes to those close-knit rounds at the last few seconds, this man also chimes in. Overall, this entire team is just lethal, man. Victorious Summers coming in towards the grand finale has not been a surprise to any of the viewers out there, but looking at the performance in the grand finale has been a surprise.
It has been, and ROG Academy did try to fight Banana, but I think there was only one time they were able to get the control towards Banana side. But let's see how they're gonna play the second half. Now they will be starting on the T side, and I would request the chat to please like, subscribe, and share the stream So maybe we can bring you more tournaments like these and entertain you guys. You help us, we help you.
Well, true. There's a saying, you cannot clap your hands with two. I mean, you cannot clap until there are two hands, right? I mean, in Hindi, it's much better, but okay.
Yeah.
Ultimately, let's just focus on this pistol round. ROG, it's a very vital round for them, but looking at the way they're already getting those control towards apps, it feels like a dead end because there's one player holding it off angle. Even if there are flashes coming through, he's gonna catch them off guard, and there comes the shots right across the faces. But this time, it is for the likes of Victorious Summers. They've been taken down by Storm. 4 players still standing tall, and they have the entire side at their disposal. Victorious Summers, last man standing. Champ, what can you do us, mate?
He has to step up big. He has to do a play like, if you remember, the big apple in snacks is hungry. Champ is hungry, easy. That's nothing for the first peek. Now he sees the guy in pit, but nope, Iron will just swing around and he'll find Champ. And there you go, ROG Academy with a good start coming into their T side. Getting the pistol
some
round.
teabagging there, but in a very subtle way.
Cheeky. Iron trying to be cheeky there. 10-3 scoreline, and Victorious Summers, they have chosen to go with an eco. And ROG Academy does have a buy. So I think ROG Academy would be able to convert this one.
Loving those shots coming through. It's the power of the weaponry.
just like that.
Stack, it might work through. The weaponry can be upgraded. This is the time. This is the time to shine.
Okay.
A couple of frags. It's a big blunder. 2 weapons given away. And Victorious Summers, they can reel it back. Look at them, just speeding the way through. Heading forward towards the site. It's all about the point of contact. How well can you execute is the question. Victorious Summers, 4-man squad against ROG Academy. They are well fed with that money. They have good amount of weaponry. But can they capitalize against a 4-man run and gun which is coming through the corner? See, contested needs to be checked. And one by one, they've been mowed all over. Last man standing. This is still a possible situation. Razor.
100 HP though. Does not have a kit. And he's taking it. Okay, not anymore. Goes in for that flash deeper. Checks the bomb. And he'll take down Razor. But this is a very, very costly round. Coming in for ROG Academy. They lost 4 people against just a stack of mere USPs.
But good efforts, man. Good efforts from the likes of ROG. Till the very end, it was possible for Victorious Summers to steal this entire round. This could have been called the money heist moment. But okay, it has been taken back by Deepak. Good initiatives. ROG Academy back again on the driver's seat. And now all they have to do is take the car towards the 6th gear. That means 6 more rounds is where they can level the scores up with Victorious Summers in this following map.
Victorious Summers just need 2 more rounds to get into that match point. And the way they have been playing, they're looking more confident till now. They are on a bye. And ROG Academy taking things slow towards Banana. It's 2 people to defend Banana though. Has been smoked off again. And look at Benzene. He's not shying away from any fights. He wants to fight Banana alone. He does have his teammate with a flash. Okay, now ROG Academy wants to hit mid. Razor can hear multiple footsteps behind that smoke. Deepak ready for that contact. Flash be coming in, but team, that's alright. That's alright. This okay, a triple spray down coming in by Razor. He's a mad lad.
It was all a ruse, man. It was all a ruse. There was one man keeping all of that attention diverted towards him, and that bait just worked out perfectly. Razor, he's looking super good in this following round. Getting 3 frags already can be a potential ace as well if the entire team thinks about giving him that. But Champ on the other end, if he's still alive, then things are not possible.
Look at Benzene. He's running from Banana, and he can hear 2 people coming back to Banana. The information will be relayed.
No, by the knife!
Easy kills for Benzene. He'll just collect it with open arms, and Victorious Summers will establish themselves onto the 11th round. Sorry, the 11th scoreline.
My goodness.
RG Academy, they're falling flat again.
Deepak would have been like, bro, I'm very sorry for this, but ultimately it did cost the entire round. One shot to the head, even if it's your ally shooting you, you're gonna take a significant amount of damage. But he was already so pulpy, and later on, Victorious Summers just made it possible to reel that round onto their name. 11-4, and now the economical crunch is on the sides of ROG Academy, which we have seen so many times. And it's like a deja vu moment for them, except that they're in the T side.
I've been seeing it all game, man. Like, Victorious Summers have been so dominant. Like, after losing 2 rounds, that is, acceptable. When you lose your pistol round, you're gonna lose the second one as well, because it is really difficult to, work around with the pistol. But meanwhile, Benzene will find Harley, who wanted to get aggressive towards Banana.
That's a boo-boo, man. That's a big boo-boo. You have Tech 9s. And we all know if a team has Tech 9, that choo-choo train needs to head towards the following station, not play with point of contact. The corners are always to be contested, cubby area on point, and look at them. They're so low on HP.
Absolute demolition of RG Academy here. Now into a 2v4. Aaron does recover a gun. Okay, nice shot onto Razor. But now Dragon FX in a 1v3. Finds the first one. He knows there's one guy arches. Very doable though. Does pick up the bomb. Gets the plant at least.
Oh yes. The post plant.
Benzene is low as well. Down to 4 HP, but he's just waiting for his teammate to come through apps. Goes in for the peek. Sees nothing. And Dragon... Oh! What? It's not acceptable, man. Benzene was just 4 HP and you were looking the same way.
I mean, no, it was Champ.
Yeah,
it was Champ. Benzene was creating that deviation, but ultimately, it was Dragon who was just so focused. He got so lenient towards one area that he forgot to even go ahead and press that shoot button. Ultimately, yes, it was a good round. The bonus will roll in from their likes, as they could go ahead and initiate that post-plant situation. But ultimately, man, ROG Academy, come on. This is the 12th already moving in for Victorious Summers. And now, if there's any mistake coming in, then it's a daylight robbery. They're going to steal this map right in front of you. Good Molotovs. They haven't compromised on those utilities, but they have compromised way too much on those weapons. Mac 10s, and yet again, what? ROG Academy, you have Mac 10s, you're taking Tech 9s and not going in for a rush, then what is the point of getting all of those things?
Even you can see right now, Deepak is okay. I'm sorry, I think I spoke too early.
It's alright.
Yeah, I reckon finds Dragon FX in the meantime, and it's a 4v4, but look at the HP on the RG Academy side, already so low, and easy fracture. Benzene again collects them with open arms. 4 versus 2 now, and they're still towards T ramp. They haven't found any space whatsoever. And Benzene has already seen one guy, and there you go. Victorious Summers will get the first map rolling for themselves and ending the map 13-4, looking very dominant. And ROG Academy, man, these guys really need to step up if they want to have any say coming into the second map, because I was really expecting a different ROG Academy coming into the finals, but nah, man, Victorious Summers are just too strong. Too strong.
I'm holding a cookbook right now, This is the kind of cookbook I'm holding right now. Look at it. It's empty, right? So the entire strategy of bringing in Tech 9s, let me fill the notes now. Tech 9s, Mac 10s. All you have to do is keep those flashes on point and rush forward. Do not look back. But ROG Academy, 2 consecutive rounds, what they did was they were waiting for point of contact. It's like they were having the strategy written down, the Tech 9 rush, but then they forgot how to do it. Yeah, and that's what happens when you have half-cooked stories in your cookbooks. So yes, mistakes kept on pondering through, and that's where the team was getting that breakthrough. Victorious Summers, yes, I'm talking about them. The breakthroughs on point, and later on it was just a frag fest for Victorious Summers. Till the very end, ROG, Gohan, well, I was understanding that they are trying to anticipate the next move incoming, but they could not till the very end.
Not at all. Like they did try to, they did manage to get some rounds into their CT side campaign, and but that's not enough against a team like Victorious Summers. You cannot do these mistakes which you did. And yeah, that was just the story for ROG Academy coming into Inferno, and it was all Victorious Summers dominating left, right, and center.
Hey,
Look at this.
there's
fans,
one
man.
part, Gohan, there is one part where I was thinking that ROG Academy is here for that blood-on-blood trade. The moment I saw Iron go ahead and teabag the opponent,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine. They're in for a big game now. They're going to take it towards overtime and just push things forward. But it did not happen. So,
This is the next round. It all fell flat. It all fell flat.
well, yeah. That's one of
Look
the
at
things.
Hurley. He has been playing that position. He has been to sandbags like every man. I cannot emphasize it more. Like, do change your position. You have been dying there like this half. Do something else.
I mean, if you're going to be blatant, this is what would happen. Yes, Razor, that was like 100 IQ move coming in, knew that the smoke is just going to cause that deviation. And later on, the capitalization equally good, man. There was like some individual brilliance as well coming in from ROG Academy, that they were getting those trades and 2 rounds did come through. But ultimately, again, damaging their economy to the point where there's just one last man standing and lag face. That's
He
some
did not
lack of
shine.
skills.
Yeah. He did not shine today at all. He did manage to get some kills, but not the impact he had yesterday. And I was really expecting to see the lag phase I saw yesterday, because that was the only way we could have seen, a competitive game of Inferno. But yeah, like it just fell flat for them. So sad to see. Did manage to get 2 rounds here, back to back as well. Look at Harley again, man. The same position. And you'll see him at the same position again, I'm gonna tell you.
These are those 2 rounds. Individual brilliance on point. Dragon just breathing fire. And
Look at
letting
him
every
again.
single one of the opponents be like, I'm not gonna spare you. And yes, I do get that point. So those positions need to be changed, man, but it's just that it's far too deep into the round, and the first map is already gone for the likes of Victorious Summers. Good plays, and the pistols were good, man. Not gonna lie. The second time they improvised, they did capitalize on all of the opponents. Yes.
And even this round as well, it was about to just slip out of the hands of ROG Academy. But at the end, Deepak was there to, clutch it out. Thanks to him. But he did shot his teammate there and just equalized it.
It's like good karma, bad karma, which is rolling around for the likes of ROG Academy. And yeah, it happens. It does happen. It's a peer pressure situation. I mean, imagine you're already all the way neck deep into the grand finale, thinking that now we're going to find an opponent who's fully good and well versed. But ultimately, Victorious Summers is just running around with rounds. Look at them, anticipating every single move. And it's just that individual brilliance that the entire team is bringing in. First Arakan, then Razor, exploding, entering towards side B alongside Benzene. How can we forget that man? Champ, yes, he also chimed in at the right time. So overall, Recoil Master, my lord, how can I forget his name? Overall, this entire team, Gohan, they're very well versed, man.
Absolutely, they are. We already saw that on Inferno, but it's alright, ROG Academy. You have lost the first map, but you still have another chance, and that too on your map pick, that is Ancient. So I really hope they, show some different kind of play coming into Ancient, because Inferno was just a very big disappointment. A very big disappointment for ROG Academy. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. Aaron on to 9 kills. Nothing fancy. Lagface on to 6, Deepak on 9. Harley did manage to get 14 kills from sandbags. Dragon FX on to 13. Looking at these scores, man, they're not looking good.
You know
13.
what's missing? The trading potential that we saw yesterday.
Yep.
We could see that for the likes of ROG, that they were stepping up every single time. They were getting those frags left, back, and center. But today, the story is different. Recoil Master, even though he did not support the entire team that much, but the utilities coming in from his end have been impeccable. Champ, Benzene, Arakan, Razor, well, these 4 lads have just been all over the map. And same thing needs to be seen for the likes of ROG as well if they want to go ahead and head towards the third map. Else it's a 2-0, not gonna lie.
Looks like it, man. And look at Benzene and Razor here just having a field day, 21 and 20 kills each. With that, guys, we'll be right back with the second map of this grand finals. Don't go anywhere, get your snacks on. We will be back soon.
It's real.
Namaste and welcome back to Bharat Ascend Esports Rivalry Rush, where the underdogs make their big dog stories, and we just witnessed the demolition of RG Academy into the first map of this grand finals. That was Inferno.
Inferno, unfortunately, has not gone good at all. Yes, I feel bad for ROG, but at the same time, it's good news for Victorious Summers. They've been doing those grinds, they've been constantly putting all the efforts and keeping the enemies in check. So yes, they deserve it. The first map has gone for their end, and it's a very convincing score. It's not that ROG Academy was able to pull through a lot of comeback. Nope, they could not get that chance at all till the very end. So moving forward, I believe Ancient is going to be one of the places where they have to shine through, else it's going to be a collateral damage.
Absolutely, and I said this before, like, I really wanted to see a different ROG Academy into this matchup, but I didn't get to see that. But I really hope I get to see a different ROG Academy coming in towards Ancient, because this is their map pick, and and I really hope they're more prepared than the other team, because otherwise this is gonna be just Victorious Summers winning the grand finals quite easily.
Well, there has been multiple situations where I've seen Victorious Summers go ahead and grab that opportunity of Ancient as well. But today, looking at the confidence that ROG already has against such a mighty team, I'm hoping that they're all prepared for it. And talking about the previous game itself, 13-4, not at all convincing, man. ROG, you need to step up your game. And on the other end, Victorious Summers, well, they did not allow any other round moving in towards the likes of ROG at all. So yeah, overall we could see Harley being punished day in day out. He was at the sandbags area thinking that he can do a hard labor there, but unfortunately he did not get even the time to do that.
Not at all, not at all. And even like, it was different people from the Victorious Summers side who were catching him on that sandbag area. So I really hoped he would change his position, but he didn't. But let's hope he do something different coming in towards Ancient. And looking at the scoreboard, just Victorious Summers looking very, very confident, and they're going to carry this confidence into the next map for sure. And Victorious Summers, they like to play Ancient. They are an Ancient team. They have been grinding this map for a long, long time, and they have their set things to do.
Indeed. Like you mentioned, right, Gohan, they're an Ancient team. Yes, that comes with experience, that comes with the entire team coordination and chemistry that they're holding till now. And it's about time, man, that they unleash the Arakan that they did in the first map itself. Inferno has been a really good time for them. And moving forward, if Ancient ROG won't be able to take it through, then, well, we can't see the decider.
And I really wanted to see that decider, though. Like, I really wanted to see Anubis, but it all depends on Ancient, and it all depends on ROG Academy right now, because this is going to be their do or die map.
Indeed. I mean, like you mentioned, do or die, that just puts a lot of weight on their shoulders, on the shoulders of ROG. And on the other end, if Victorious Summers manages to even screw it up, it's all right. They still have that final map. Instead of BO3, it's going to be a BO1 at the end of this entire round. So overall, I'm just waiting for things to just pan out to be the best way possible for ROG. We have seen them, they're very spontaneous against Rivalry Esports itself. They did take them down flawlessly, and I would really want to see the same kind of performance moving forward as well against Victorious Summers. It's just that I believe that they're thinking one thing is just way too big, that is Victorious Summers, the name. Just focus on your game. That's pretty much it. All you have to do is focus, and that's where the entire action will unfold right in front of you.
Absolutely. And even ROG Academy really needs to reset their mental coming into Ancient, because they've got a beating in towards Inferno, and coming into the second map, you really have to reset your mental. You have to talk things out, like, guys, it's all right, we are down a map, but we still have our map pick in our hands, and we can win that out. So yeah, really hope ROG Academy does have something in the store for us. ROG Academy starting on the CT side, surprisingly. Victorious Summers choosing the T side to start. Okay. Already you can see the confidence. People like to start CT in Ancient, but look at Victorious Summers, they're starting on the T side. And already heavy towards this A side. There's two people into his donut to defend that A side, but if they get smoked off, I don't think they would be able to do much there.
They're having a hankering of those sweet. And being at the donut place, it does seem good. But right after all of those smokes coming through, like you mentioned, Gohan, things are gonna change. Look at the callouts.
Look at Deepak.
I'm not liking the positioning though. I'm not liking the positioning. There's a flank coming through. 3-man flank. And it's already going to be a post plant coming in towards this round. There's one man still holding Donut so dearly, so fondly. But will he be able to survive that long? Is the question.
Now they have a read. Okay, quick trade coming in.
Ouch!
Still, Victorious Summers does have the advantage. Champ has heard Harley and needs the free kill for him. Now a 4v1 and there is Dragon FX just standing in between. Nothing he would be able to do here. And Victorious Summers will collect another pistol.
They've gone in for the
start.
plant. Yes, it is a dominating start. They have the bonus in their corner now. All they have to do is bring all of those big guns, and against the underdogs, it's not gonna work out for the underdogs. ROG Academy, they're fumbling major, man. The place where they had to take a shortcut instead of the long cut, that's what affected the entire push. The take coming in from their end, very weak. ROG, this time, gamble stacked towards side B, and there's only one lone survivor who's playing around the sniper's nest. And look at the C4. It's still there, present towards the T-spawn. That means the moment they're going to get to know that it's not going to be a A-stack, they will take that C4, head again towards site A, and make it a post-plant.
This round should be quite easy for Victorious Summers, the way they have been playing this game so far. Already in towards that A side, they've cleared every corner. Now they should know that this B side could be stacked, and Razor is here to collect these free frags. Maybe, okay, good for the two though. That's alright. Benzine already deep towards CT. See the guy in red room, a miss spray. But at the end, he'll get taken down by Harley though. Trade coming in fast and quick. Dragon FX with that Mac 10 won't be able to do much in here. Maybe some exits. That's the best thing he can do right now. Does not have a kit, does not have a smoke to maybe even try into this round.
Love the zoom in. It's all centric. It's on Dragon FX. He's treading very cautiously. He does not have a defusal kit. Why stall so much time? Just go forward, take your shots.
I think he's gonna die. He's gonna die, I think.
It's safe, right? He should have done it right at the beginning itself. But now...
He dies.
Yeah, he dies. HP way too low, and the bomb radius, surprisingly, traverses all the way towards the spot.
Yeah, they have increased it very, very much now. And Victorious Summers again with a 2-0 start, and ROG Academy not really looking good in their CT side again. It is the same story happening in front of our eyes. It's not looking good for ROG Academy. They really need to step up here. Does have a buy into this round. No op for either of the side. And a massive buy as well. They have 2 from us and an MP9 and 2 rifles to work with. And these rifles, they need to chime up. They need to get those early frags for their team. And ROG Academy, they're playing on the back foot now. Which is understandable because things are not really working out for them. And with the earlier beating they got in Inferno, the confidence is low.
The mid control, very vital. There's just one man contesting it, but not for long. This will enable all of those doors for Victorious Summers. And this is a big mistake, heading towards the cave area, closely checking all of those corners. Harley, if he's going to be caught slacking yet again, the FAMAS won't be able to deal a lot of damage. Now the pressure point onto Deepak, checking all of those corners, gun seen, but the trade...
Oh, messy spray.
It was nice. But ultimately, it's going to catch one pair of guns. Wait, Dragon, you can't miss those. Those corners alongside MP7, we all know you can run and gun, but that run and gun is not working, ROG Academy. Well, the aim game is definitely for a diff, but finally it's Iron being that anchor for the team, holding it down to the wire.
Looking interesting.
It's stuck towards side A, not yet planted.
Iron just needs to get to one, but his position is known and he's being expected to peek from here, but he'll take down, I reckon. Now Benzine is low. This is very doable. 16 seconds onto the clock. Benzine knows the position, holding for it. And look at Iron, he's not budging. He's waiting for that peak. 8 seconds, bomb being tapped. And he's taking it. What's going on? Okay, Benzine has been taken down, and ROG Academy this time will answer back and gets the first round onto the board early into the game. Finally, something good happening for RG Academy. And this was Iron stepping up.
That was a big blunder. And Benzine, I don't know what he was thinking. At that moment, all he had to do was bait the opponent, thinking that he's going for the plant. But he did stick it down to the wire. My oh my, this was the moment where I thought things just went dwindling away. But Iron, he does have that willpower.
This was a 2v4 basically. And he converted it. A good round coming in for Iron. They should really, give some confidence to the RG Academy side here.
It's giving them. Look at them get the control towards mid. Early frags, but there's a trade. Harley good for 3. Oh, good for 2 itself. It was Iron who did chime in the midst of it.
Okay, RG Academy.
Rookie mistakes is what Recall Master makes. And after that, he pays for all of his sins. Mid control, not on point. And Deepak, he played all of that angles to perfection. All in all, ROG Academy, that was a really good round.
It was, and this should really boost their economy. They didn't lose much players into the last round. And it is really important to, build up their economy right now because Victorious Summers, they could even work it out with, mere pistols as we have seen before. And that was not the case for RG Academy. Again, going for that mid-control, RG Academy will see nothing. They do have multiple people coming out through that smoke. Okay, then look at that. Just like that, mid is open and Champ finds one more. It's a 5v2 now and Dragon FX is pushing A main. And little does he know this one. Okay, nice tap onto Red Call Master. Champ is gonna swing and he'll take down Dragon FX. Blackface in a 1v3. Does have a kit. But his position is known. And the bomb is running away from the A side.
The benefit of the CT side is that they can easily rotate to and fro with both the sides. Last man standing, Arakin. It's very important to get to know the information. He has relayed it. Benzine closely at angles and he's going to win this duel as well. Victorious Summers just making it look way too easy.
Bro, they started
pistols.
Mere pistols. They started this round with mere pistols and a flash. And it worked out for them. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me look at Champ not shying away from that fight, just swinging in hard and finding Dragon FX there. If Dragon could have, killed Champ there, then it could have been something to watch out for. Yeah, at the end, the RG Academy got taken down into the last round. Mid-control coming in. He's burning. Deepak has been found out. And I reckon we'll find the Dragon FX in Donut. Iron, multiple people can't do nothing about it. And just like that, the A side is open for business, guys. Get your shop set up.
Oh no. Last 2 players standing. What are they thinking? Do they know the Champ is right on the manhunt? Last man standing. Lagface does manage to get 1, but the job is not yet over. He needs to go ahead and accomplish yet again 3 more frags in order to convert and even go for that defusal of the C4. Time is ticking. The angle. Sublime Razor. His sharpness is going to prove that he's going to bring that round for the likes of Victorious Summers.
Victorious Summers again in their winning ways. Finding kills left, right and center towards mid. Nothing is really working out again for RG Academy. They did have 3 people to, defend mid, but they all fell flat against the mighty of Arakan, Benzine, and Recall Master. Again, pass towards mid. No flash peek coming in. Guess the first one, Arakan. Benzine is here for the help, but he will be dealt with. Now it's a 3v3. With shots coming in, left, right, and center. Razor, he needs to save himself. He'll find some cover. Look at Recall Master. Okay! The run and gun by Lagface will catch Recall Master off guard. But little as they know, Champ is here as well. And Champ will confirm there's at least 1 player towards this A side.
Man,
He's the bomb. He needs to run away.
He needs to run away.
This is the
game. And if he drops it, the control will yet again head towards ROG Academy. And that's what he's calculated all the way through. Champ is making it possible, mid endeavors, but will it work? And knows the angle is going to be sublime. Does manage to get 1 Razor. He's good for 1. But a post plant. Can Dragon FX yet again pull it together and deliver in this particular round?
Does not have a kid though. And no armor as well. That armor penetration would be real if he gets shot. One sees the first guy. This is his spray, and Razor will collect another easy frag for himself. This guy is having a field day as well. I reckon Benzine and Razor, these three guys are just mad lads for Victorious Summers.
Really? He's just giving those free haircuts to the opponents, man. ROG Academy, whenever they're coming into the cross lines of Razor, man, they cannot stand a fighting chance. He's been overpowering for now. Look at this entire round. It was about to dwindle through until Champ yet again brings it back home, saying that nope, it's not going to be your round just yet. Benzine versus Deepak. And Benzine, he's standing tall. All of the players from the likes of Victorious Summers are standing tall against ROG Academy.
Now mind you, this is their T side. Again.
It's a sad start.
ROG Academy really needs to talk things out here. They need at least, I would say, 3 more rounds to, have some say coming into the next half. But those 3 rounds are going to be very, very difficult because Victorious Summers will not let these rounds go away that easily. They'll fight for it and they'll fight hard. Back into the game. 8th round starting in. Victorious Summers on 5, ROG Academy on 2.
Yeah, now it begins. Now the actual action begins. Mid-control yet again being taken by ROG Academy. It's all of those close-knit angles that they're holding, waiting for a trade or waiting for one enemy to head towards that cross towards mid. But Victorious Summers, they're the smart lads. Heading all the way towards site A. These informations are going to be very vital. Dragon FX, this time it's a big task, but he's blind as a bat. Corner's being flushed. He needs to run away. There's another flash coming through. Again. Yet again releasing himself, and the entire side is open. There's no one who can contest this entire team. Mid-control taken away. Benzine C686. This man is just working like that perfect compound that he is.
And these entries were just so powerful against these ROG Academy individuals. They were not able to do anything to stop them. Just nothing, I reckon. He's a force you cannot stop. He's a menace for ROG Academy. I don't think they will be able to save this AWP as well. Now, the hunt is on. The AWP has been spotted, and they will take that AWP down as well. And 6-2. Victorious Summers again looking strong. And it's all in just because of, I reckon those entries were just so crisp. Guess the first guy knows where the second guy could be, swings around, finds him as well. Benzine coming out of the smoke, finding Harley at the right time. Even Razor chiming up with his kill. And there was nothing Lackface could have done there with that op.
Indeed. Victorious Summers just forcing the enemy team, ROG Academy, to bring in all of those mere buys. MP7, that's the max I can see, which can do a lot of damage, but only in close range is what he can do. Rest assured, Dragon did take a couple of shots, but he's not going to be good for one. Benzine on the other end, good swing. And after that, it's all about capitalization. Finally, a weapon coming in the hands of ROG Academy. A good weapon, nonetheless. It's an AK, the Kalashnikov. One shot to the head, and it's all going to be downright dusted. But the plant, it's all the way towards site A. This choo-choo train of ROG Academy, whether it will reach towards the station or not, we're going to yet to see that. Iron?
I don't think so. Razor is here to cut the rotations, and he can hear at least one footstep. Now he'll fall back, and he'll call Benzine for the help.
Ouch!
Double swing.
That hurts.
Benzine is here. Blackface needs to. Ooh, eats that nade for dinner. Dinner is ready. Go eat it in the water.
Cold. Victorious Summers, They're running away with rounds now. Being in the CT side, ROG Academy had that entire weight on their shoulders that they wanted good amount of rounds in the first half. But looking at the way Victorious Summers is just running around, getting those frags and pushing ROG Academy towards the brink of mere extinction, with the money-wise, that is one thing which is a big hindrance. This is an exact replica that they created in one of the rounds, which they had healthy buys, but eventually they had to fold.
This time they want to hit this B side. Look at them. Finds Dragon FX. Looking the wrong way. Harley does open up the smoke. Finds one of his own. Trades are happening all over the map. Okay. Champ will pawn down Harley in that Molotov. Now it's a 3v2. No kid onto ROG Academy, but this is very doable now.
Harley was as crisp as a Kentucky Fried Chicken. What can I say? The Molotov? Very nicely placed. Victorious Summers. Now all they have to do is guard the entire site. Razor, the angle is sublime. If he hits his shots, it's done right, dusted. Looking at the Molotov coming through with the information, impeccable. They're running around, they're running away, thinking to save those weapons. But will Razor allow that? He's chasing. It's a cat and mouse chase. There's a flank coming in as well. Oh boy.
I don't think so. He'll be able to save this. I don't think so.
He's in the danger zone. No man's land. One corner and he's gone.
And look at the score line. 8-2. This is deja vu again. We have seen this before.
My goodness. Look at them run around, skedaddling, thinking that they can save that AK for yet another round. But unfortunately, the economy is in shambles. My goodness, ROG Academy, all you have to do is understand what the push is. Stack it together and just wait for the enemies to come in harm's way. You have MP7s. You can run and gun. Recoil Master right on point. He does manage to get one, but there's a good trade. Weapon upgrade and run away from there.
That was a good play, but look at Champ. He's found the timing. Gets iron. Easy frag for him. But now the information would be delayed that there's two people towards elbow. Now Harley's position is still unknown. But little does they know, he likes to play cave.
That's right.
Always towards the
Yeah,
other
the
side.
Batman that we all are expecting and hoping for the likes of ROG Academy, forcing the players to think that let's just head towards B itself. It's the C4 that needs to be picked up. Mid being contested. They're slowly heading in. And there's one player still playing peaky like Harley. He's going to be spotted, taken down as well. And those random sprays are not going to work, Deepak, because it's not a default.
Flash goes in. Okay, easy frags for Reason. Just collecting them with open arms and having a field day on Ancient as well. 9-2 scoreline. Victorious Summers on winning ways with flying colors, and ROG Academy does not have anything to answer back. Anything, I would say again.
It's 9-2, man. I've seen this somewhere. Oh, yes. In the map of Inferno itself. ROG Academy, what have you done better this time? And the answer is nothing. Perfect control,
easy connection.
Master. Well, yeah. Master for a reason.
Okay, Iron does get one and turns it back into a 4v4, but there's so much more they'll have to do to get this round. HP coming in. And Victorious Summers, they're still approaching this round really slow.
Indeed. Oh, the angle's equally good, but Arakan, he just managed to get one. Dragon, good for the trade. It's still a 3v3 doable situation. All you have to do is play your
Ready for that.
Side, but Recoil Master
He's just ready for that.
Prepared for all of these shenanigans coming from ROG Academy. It's an entire side being wide open. It's a gaping hole where I believe Victorious Summers, they're going to be planning right at that perfect spot itself. couple of players, they're having that mid endeavors. And we have seen this. We have seen this in the previous round as well. Things did not work out to be the best for ROG Academy. And yet again, they're here to try till the very end. Whether they succeed or not, it's up to them. Razor, same spot. He did manage to get a couple of frags right off the bat. Equally dangerous is his repositioning. Close-knit corners. All he needs to do is wait for the enemies to come through. But Sham on the other end, he was blind as a bat, but still he managed to pull that shot through. And yes, it's slack face. He did manage to get one, but it's still a 1v2 win. Recoil Master, he's going to be holding a picture-perfect angle. And that's what happens when you have an AWP in your side. Those pixel angles are always going to be contested for. And Lackface, he did not have the might.
Did not, and we are seeing the deja vu scenes again, man. 10-2 scoreline. Victorious Sumus again dominant coming into the second map of this best of 3 series, that is Ancient. And ROG Academy, there's nothing they can do better. Nothing, I would say. They tried to get the mid control. They did manage to get 2 rounds with that mid control, but after that it was all Victorious Sumus. And I cannot forget that round when Victorious Sumus started with mere pistols in towards mid and just converted it. That's so easily, like they're just playing against I don't know who, man.
They were playing against fire, but here's the thing, right? Sometimes the fire have to just think that, I'm just going to be extinguishing myself. And that's what happened. Towards mid, the control was really, really good. And Victorious Summers, they spring that round like it was not even their business. And yes, it wasn't their business to do that. But unfortunately, ROG Academy, they could not read what the opponents are bringing onto the table. And that's one of the mistakes that they're making day in, day out, round after round. Recoil Master, Champ chiming in, Benzene, he's also doing his due diligence. So yeah, things are just not working for the likes of ROG. They need to find that perfect kryptonite against the Superman.
Absolutely, as you said, like the individuals from the Victorious Summers side, like they're looking very, very sharp and crisp. Like they know what they're doing.
Exactly.
And even, the comps are perfect for them. And on the other hand, for ROG Academy, they're failing to even read the game. They don't have any idea what's hitting them. Like at any point, whenever I was seeing them on the CT side, like I would never say like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they're just constantly running around, they're getting those rounds. And it's like a bullet train, and you cannot stop a bullet train until you're a big, gigantic force that you eventually think that you can control the flow. But overall, the flow is going towards Victorious Summers itself. ROG Academy, they're fumbling big time. And if now, being in the T side, they cannot control or manage those rounds, then things are always going to dwindle towards the CT itself. It's a CT-sided map, Gohan.
It is.
Expect more.
And Champ ready. You can see multiple people running towards Donut. And the A side is open. There's no one towards this A side to defend it. But I've seen this before. Yesterday on Nuke, they gave up the A side, and they just came out quick, killed everyone, and got the bomb defused. And I think they're gonna repeat the same story because they're the more confident team here right now. Come in.
One towards the T side, and the other one towards the boxes, the platform area. All they have to do is asphyxiate those aims and picture perfectly, get it. The Dragon, good for 3, but there's a Ninja coming through, but the Ninja has to fade away. The last one could not do much. And ROG Academy finally blazing pistols. Inferno also was the same story. But later, the capitalization is one of the parts where they are missing. For now, they're going to get that victory, sweet one. And because of the post-plant, the bonus will roll in as well.
They have the chance to come back into this T side here. 3 rounds onto the board. 1 the pistol. Victorious Summers on mere USPs this round. And ROG Academy, they are coming in towards this stacked up A side.
Love it when you see it. It's that moment, Gohan. You know that meme where we used to see, and every single one of them, whoever is stuck in a very stymied situation in a 1v5 and the boys meme pops up?
Yeah.
This is that boys. The 5-men stack just holding towards site A, and the information has already been relayed that it's a gamble stack. Let's just head towards site B itself, and look at them. Look at the pace at which they're running. ROG Academy, This is the moment. You have to shine, so go ahead and do it.
Will be planted, so this should be an easy round for ROG Academy. But still, they have a long, long road to go for that comeback story to happen. And I really hope that happens, because that would make this game more interesting for us. Because for the most part, it has all been Victorious Summers who has been, dominating this game so far. And even, like, I would like to talk about Victorious Summers here. They're a very disciplined team, I would say. You can see the discipline in them, like, no one's gonna overcommit, not gonna overpeak. Okay. Collection coming in for Deepak. Hali gets taken down with that USP though. Deepak will heal him to so. Oh, okay.
What?
He did survive. He did survive.
Oh,
He did survive, yeah.
he did. But my goodness, I thought that the last man who was standing near the boxes, he would have been taken out as well.
Yeah.
We all know the silence USP, the way it hits towards the head, it was just downright done and dusted. But the fourth round rolls in for the likes of ROG Academy. And now is the buy time for Victorious Summers.
Every round is very important. Yeah.
Not that big of a weaponry difference is what I can say.
Yeah.
In ROG Academy, whatever they're having, it's really good.
They have a fair chance into this round. Victorious Summers, they want to contest B main. Vido has been smoked off. Molly comes in. Recoil Master does take a bit of chip damage, but he'll see nothing towards B lane. The smoke is about to go off. Sees the first guy and just executes him straight up. A miss Molly.
That's a flaw.
You cannot do this here, my dude. This is not the right time to fumble. Look at Recoil Master.
He's up close and personal, waiting for the right time. He can chime in. He did as well, getting the first, but the second was far away. There's another Molotov, but this time it's placed right. Good call.
Okay, lag phase. Ready for that peak. Turns it back into a 3v3 now. Bomb is still towards that B side. Util coming in. But this B side is fairly, stacked up for a defense. If they want to hit this B side, there's two people already here. Look at Arakan already flanking, but this can go very, very wrong very soon if ROG Academy decides to hit the A side. 20 seconds onto the clock. Nope. They want to hit this B side. They're still making up their mind.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
they want to hit
finally.
this A side. Finally.
Yeah, finally, they're gonna head towards side A, and all this time waiting in anticipation, Victorious Summers was just thinking that it might be a B hit, but unfortunately, it's gonna be a post plant towards side A. It should be good.
Out through the Molotov. Bomb has been denied. And just
That's
like
what he
that,
wanted to
Victoria-
do.
Oh my god.
That's what he wanted to do. Oh my god.
10,000
Laser. 1,000? Oh my goodness! Taking down the planter at the very second enabled the entire round for Victorious Summers. He ignored the player who was walking towards the platform. He just ignored him. He's like, you're not my business. I'm just gonna focus on the player who's planting right now. That's it. My job is to execute that player, and he did it so well.
They did, and Victorious Summers already onto the 11. Messy spray coming in by Reckon. Kiss the one though.
Check your back!
Okay.
Check your back! Check your back! This is the second time that this thing are happening to them, ROG Academy! Oh my goodness! It's a daylight robbery, Victorious Summers. Before this, it was Razor. Now it's a complete team play coming through, the backstabs, sublime, and look at them reading the opponent like a book. Dragon? What can he do? He has the C4 alongside him. All he needs to do is head towards the side, go for the tick, and the moment he does that, it's going to be a flank angle from the likes of Benzene.
It's going to be the right timing, I think, for Benzene. Dragon FX looking the right way, but no, Benzene will deny that clutch attempt, and Victorious Summers, an easy match point for them.
Jumping around.
He's having fun. You can clearly see he's having fun here.
Hey, he's just slicing thin air, bro. He's slicing it up. He's like, wait, can I be more aerodynamic? Let me just try it out.
Look at the reaction from Victorious Summers. RG Academy did manage to, get the early advantage, but it was quickly traded just in a matter of seconds.
You know, ROG,
Victorious
there's
Summers, yeah.
one big problem, Gohan. If there's a post-plant position and it's a last man standing, he does not know where to reposition himself. There's a fast rush coming through. It's a Mac 10 chase coming all the way towards the line. But Recon Master, he's going to keep the couple of players in check. Arakan, he did chime in, but at the end, it's a complete slaughter fest. ROG Academy, last man standing, Iron. Can he this time prove that he's made of something better than just giving the situations again and again? That's a good part of.
There you go. Victorious Summers is our grand finals champion, and it was easy fashion, man. Easy fashion. They took down ROG Academy with confidence, and this is the same story, I think. Even the last map was 13-4, I guess. Was it?
13-4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same story repeating itself again, and Victorious Summers just looking very dominant from the start, and they proved themselves, and they are our new champions.
Indeed, man. Congratulations, Victorious Summers. The way they pull things off together, my oh my, the individual brilliance alongside the mid push. They have made us their big fans, not gonna lie. With the pistols, how you can spring things up, learn it from Victorious Summers.
Absolutely, man. Like, the CT-sided pistol was not really good, but they had the plan ready. They knew what they were about to do. And looking at ROG Academy, most of the times they were looking clueless. I would say, even when they were trying to take mid, they were not ready for any flanks from the back, and even the information was not relayed properly at all.
Tough times, man, tough times. And in the middle of all of this tough times, it was Victorious Summers that was making it tough for the likes of ROG Academy. So, yeah, they did not learn from all of these rounds. And at the very end, things did not fall in towards the same side. ROG, they struggled a lot. And Victorious Summers, they were swimming right across the Ganges and getting those rounds.
Absolutely, man. And, I really hope to see some different ROG Academy, and my heart is broken now, because I really wanted this grand finals to be a competitive one, but looking at this game, it was all Victorious Summers all over the map. Better team, better communications, better executions, better trades. They were just better in every aspect of the game.
Yeah. It's like the bucket list, right? And all the bucket lists have been ticked right for the likes of Victorious Summers. On the other end, ROG Academy, they need to fix their individual fights. They need to assess those situations much better whenever it comes to those close-cut clutch situations, 1v2s, post plants, repositioning. All of that needs to be confirmed from their end. So it's a lot of work to do, and I believe this team has a lot of potential to go ahead and do that as well.
Yep. There's still so much room for improvement here for ROG Academy. But you get to know things like these when you face opponents like Victorious Summers, that guys, there's still so much room for improvement. And I really hope they come back into the fourth sequence. That would be the final assault. And I would love to see them coming back for, to have another chance towards the title. That's alright, these things happen and you learn from your mistakes. But Victorious Summers, man, like every individual is really sharp. There's no weakness, I would say, in that team.
They need to be matched with a much better team now. Victorious Summers, well, yes, it's a really good run for them, and congratulations on winning this entire tournament. But ultimately, there's a collateral beauty towards this entire situation, Gohan. That is that ROG Academy is now understanding the gravity of the situation in this circuit of CS2. And in order to prepare better, they need to start working on all of those weekends and cross all of those ties. And this is that exact moment where Razor just stole all the limelight.
Yeah, absolutely did. And even the reactions from the Victorious Summers side were just on point every time. There were no mistakes from them. Everyone was just so ready. And just like that, Victorious Summers took down ROG Academy. And if you know Frag Theory, they were our 2 times champion, and Victorious Summers came up yesterday in. They had a matchup against Victorious Summers yesterday into the Tekken semi-final, and they showed dominance in towards Nuke as well. And they dethroned our last time champions. They have become the champions now. Very, very congratulations to them, and I'm really happy to see Victorious Summers coming into Rivalry Rush, and I really hope they come back again into the final assault.
Well, it was fun, man. Eventually, it had to end. We were all expecting it to be a third mapper, but Victorious Summers, the way they played it all the way since the beginning, it started all the way from Inferno, ended in Ancient. So things did not fall in for the likes of ROG Academy. And yes, it kept on rolling. It was steamrolling. The performance was going from one map to the other. And now, it's about those individual brilliance, right? Those frags, all of those things, all of those potentials that we could see in a particular round. We're going to soon unfold that and understand what went wrong for ROG Academy.
ROG Academy really needs to, go back home, do their homework again, and just get better, because this was just demolition by Victorious Summers here. And, on a stage like Grand Finals, I really hope, teams are more prepared than this. And this was not really what I was expecting from ROG Academy, and that really, broke my heart.
It was out of syllabus, man. It was out of syllabus strategies coming in from Victorious Summers. And, there was a time where I was expecting that, yes, the team is ready. ROG Academy is ready. The way Victorious Summers plays Nuke, especially, they did ban it right off the bat. They did not want to take any second guesses, any second chances moving forward. But again, Ancient is also one of the good maps of Victorious Summers, and they have stolen it again and again from multiple opponents. So that's one of the places where they dwindled. If they were so confident in Ancient, then they had to get those CT-sided rounds much more frequently rather than just getting 2 of them.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard. And it's the same story again. 13 to 4, Iron on to 9 frags, Blackface 14, Deepak with 6, Harley 9, Dragon FX 10. So you can already see there's only 2 people with double digits, and if that is going to happen, you're going to go down like that. And on the other hand, Victorious Summers again shining bright. This time I reckon was not the top fragger, but everyone just chiming up when needed. When in games like these, when you are having a dominating start, a dominating game, you're gonna see the frags just split up with everyone. We can clearly see that Champ onto 17. He did perform very, very well coming into its Ancient. Recoil Master on 13. He did have a quiet map in Inferno. I would say not a quiet map, but his team was winning, so he has no problems. 13 frags for Benzene as well. I reckon on to 11. Visa again. Man, this guy is something.
Indeed, Evan. Overall, yes, there have been a lot of situations where the trade could have been better for the likes of ROG, but ultimately they did fold much frequently in all of those rounds. 4 good rounds, and after that, nothing, nada. Those mono duels or the standoffs did not work till the very end. The aim was completely wavering. And ROG, the strategy with which they started being in the T side, the same intensity was not there till the very end. If they could have focused all of that cool calmness till the last ticking moment, things would have been in their way. But ultimately, they had to just go ahead and give up, because Victorious Summers way too good with the strategies.
They did manage to get 2 rounds, as we said before, but there was just one round was a pistol round, if you remember, and the other one was when the other team was on an eco. That's all. And in the second half, they got the pistol, and the same story again, because the Victorious Summers did not have a buy into the second round, and they collected it as well. But after that, it was just pure domination from Victorious Summers, man. I cannot emphasize it more, but Victorious Summers, they have really impressed me. Each individual, if you're talking about Champ, Recoil Master, everyone has impressed me a lot here.
So there have been few rounds where I could see ROG Academy cracking the code. They were getting towards mid, they were getting the control, and that is the biggest part about Ancient. If you're not gonna control mid, then the entire flow will be narrated and designed by the opponents itself. So whenever they got that mid control and they got frags towards the double doors, they were able to pull off those rounds. Those 2 rounds were very vital, and later on they could not convert it at all. The pistols came in, 5-man squad just rushing towards mid, seizing back the control, whatever was taken away from them in the previous round. And yes, the entire team just fell prey to that mere strategy. And that's the thing about the cookbook. That's the thing about the strategy and the rule book. Wherever you know how to bend those rules for yourselves, it's always gonna pan out to be the best, because the opponents will not understand that coming as well. Tech 9s was one of the things which I could see in the hands of ROG in the map of Inferno. Tech 9s did not rush, right? Even Mac 10s did not go for a rush. So all of those went in vain. And that's the kind of confidence that you need to build in the first map when it's not yours. At least build some confidence and then later on move to your map. Win that. Take things towards the third map. But eventually it did not happen.
No, it didn't happen at all. And we'll be having someone from Victorious Summers for a short interview. We'll have him anytime soon in here. And I'm really excited to see him, All right, so Razor is here. He'll be on our screens anytime soon, guys. He's here. Congratulations, Razor, for the win.
Congratulations, Razor.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I just have some questions for you here.
Yes, bro.
So, how confident were you coming into this matchup?
Yeah, we were so confident. We know we were practicing daily and we were working hard, so we know this is gonna be easy for us. So, yep.
All right. So, just mere confidence for you guys. And just one more question for you, Razor. I just wanted to know, what was happening inside the team yesterday when you guys were down 12-6, and how did you manage to do that comeback?
That comeback. That was nothing. Just we were playing a game on 12-6. We all were a little bit down in energy, so we just take a time out and Champ said to us, guys, let's reset and play the game like we do always, and that's what we did, and supporting each other and taking trades. That's all.
Yeah, you did that very, very well. That was a comeback and a half, and that brought you into the grand finals, and you just dominated it. And I'm really happy for you, Razor. Congratulations, my dude.
Razor, a couple of questions from my end as well. What are your plans moving forward as Victorious Summers, man?
Can you say again?
What are your plans moving forward as Victorious Summers?
Our plan is to, make Indian CS great in international scene, and we are working hard daily, and we are practicing every day 8 to 9 hours, sometimes 7, like every day, and that's what we are aiming for, going to an international scene, making
that's lovely, man.
Increasing players and making players know that there is a good game Counter-Strike that you can play.
What gave you this inspiration?
Obviously Major gives me the inspiration, playing people, watching people in front of behind the screen, and they are cheering for us. That's the real reason to play, People believe in you, they believe in your team, they support you, they come to cheer you. That's what I dream to go.
That's lovely, man. That's lovely. And once again, congratulations, man. Congratulations. It was a really, really good run, including Inferno. Well, the way Benzene was going all explosive, and the entire team with the individual brilliance that you guys have. Kudos, man. Kudos.
Yep.
And just one more question for you, Reza. I just wanted to get your feedback about Bharat Ascend Esports here. How did you feel coming into this tournament, and how was your experience?
It was amazing, and you guys are so amazing, and I love the casting of Gohan, really, and he's a really nice caster, and I like all the operations of yours.
Thanks, brother. Will you be back for the next edition? Just one more question, man. Ready?
Yep. Yeah, for sure. We will come back, bro.
We'll be waiting for you here. Thank you, Reza. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Thank you, bro.
So that was Reza from Team Victorious Summers. They have become the champions into Vengeance Rising, and I just confirmed he will be coming back into the Final Assault. So yeah, Final Assault would be interesting again. But we really need to find some, worthy opponent for Victorious Summers, because these guys are just very, very dominating. And we already heard from them, like these guys are practicing 7 to 8 hours a day. So
Indeed, man.
these guys are just putting in the grind, and they really need the support and the tournaments to play around, and we are here for that.
Of course, we all are here to enjoy, and Victorious Summers for now, they have stolen the entire victory, right? They've won this tournament, they've secured it on their name, and they've told that they're going to come yet again. So next time, I believe ROG Academy, if you're heading towards the finals, then might as well pull up your socks and break a leg.
Absolutely. And with that, we'll finish off for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as we did. And we'll bring you another exciting tournament that would be final Bharat Ascend Esports Rivalry Rush Final Assault. So keep your eyes out for that. And with that, we'll take the leave. Stay safe and keep ascending, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.